this has been awful. All around, it's just been an awful situation with Satou Sabally. And Satou obviously had been seen as a top player. Look, did I think she was a top player? No. I was never that high on Satou Sabally. But a lot of people were. So, like, a lot of people did feel like Satou was one of the better players in the league. And now we're at the stage where this might be the worst contract ever. And it might have all just been the Phoenix Mercury medical team. Like, the Phoenix Mercury medical team might have completely messed up Satou's career. Obviously, she'll step away from the team. She continues to recover from concussion she sustained in June. Chris DeMarco announced she hasn't played since June 23rd, was cleared of concussion protocol. She didn't play preseason. She never even got herself in shape. She was never even able to get herself in shape this year because of the concussion last year. Like, Satou has played 13 games in the last year, pretty much. It is... Someone just said Caitlin didn't shoot well in a blowout win, just like Angel did last night. Yeah, shooting 4 for 12 is very, very different. 4 from 12 on threes is very different than shooting 3 for 13. Very different. But yes, but Angel's again having the weirdest post All-Star break because she's been brilliant despite not hitting a shot. Like, she can't make layups, but everything else in her game has actually been fantastic. But it is absolutely now one of these things where when it comes to Satou, that I don't know what what is happening. Like, did they know how bad the concussion was last year? Did they know? If that's the case, why did they sign her? Is that one of those things? Is this one of those things now where the New York Liberty are like, oh shit, like, we risked it. We risked getting in a near maximum contract level player for Lexi Home money. But it turns out that, she was in a much worse state. And unfortunately, like, sport is sport. So I just want to see when it comes to Satou. Like, is she on a protected contract? Because if she's not protected, is it guaranteed? Yeah, it's guaranteed. It's guaranteed. So it really doesn't make too much of a difference there. It is a guaranteed money. But yeah, it is a really unfortunate one for everyone involved. Obviously, New York Liberty took a chance with Satou, and it has been failed disastrously bad. Like, they tried and it did not work. It is a pity because, like, Satou genuinely, you would have thought that she was one of the best contracts in the league. Like, when she signed, everyone thought it was unfair for the Liberty. And people being like, oh, why did everyone have the Liberty top at the start of the year? And it's like, well, people thought Satou and Phoebus were going to play. Like, with Phoebus on the team, the Liberty are the best team in the league. So, like, it is what it is. But, again, all of this, other than a playoff run, like, Satou got benched. She got benched in Phoenix last year. And obviously was exceptional in the playoffs. She was absolutely exceptional in the playoffs. So we're not going to question that. And then, obviously, what happened to her game 4 in the finals. I just hope as well that, like, this isn't affecting her. And this is just a basketball thing. And look, if it's time to retire, it's time to retire. Like, if she's done, she gets her another $800K. She makes her money. And if she goes and makes her money, like, she's made, what, a couple of million in her career? it's never going to be life of luxury or anything, but like if you hand somebody 3 million, like if you hand someone $3 million post tax, should be able to make it work, living reasonably. But yeah, like at this stage, depending on how bad that concussion is, I don't know whether or not she should even go back in general, because 2 major concussions, to the extent where it's like you're not even going to be with the team anymore. Like, I don't see her. I genuinely don't see her ever playing for the rest of the season. I think if she plays for the rest of the season, like if she was going to play, there'd be talk she wouldn't be stepping away from the team right now. I think Phoebus wants to play in the World Cup. I think Phoebus is going to be fine. Phoebus, I think, is going to be absolutely fine. Like, she's already warming up. Her goal is to get ready for the World Cup, and Phoebus should be there for the playoffs, which is why Liberty are going to be so dangerous. But I think Satou gives them another dimension. Like, if Satou's even 60%, she gives them, or if she's not even 60%, if she's able to step a foot on the floor, she gives them a brand new dimension, and it's one extra player that can go off and win you a game. But yeah, all around, it's just it's just one of those things where the maybe the other 11th team, or it's not 12 teams anymore, 14 teams, decided that the concussion situation was too bad with her and not to pick her up. Because did anyone even see how she hit her head? And whatever it wasn't something egregious. And she's been out for over 2 months, and she's going to be out till at least after the World Cup. Like, she might miss 3.5 months for it. And at that stage, there's no point bringing somebody back for a week into the playoffs. Especially when she wasn't good when she was there. But yeah, like, if this is it, a weird career for Satou. Injuries, a lot of injuries in her first 3 years in the league, and then in year 4 makes the all WNBA first team, and then is injured for nearly all of year 5, and then year 6 has a roller coaster where she starts off as an all-star starter, then Dwana Bonner comes in and she's garbage. And then all of a sudden the playoffs kick in and she plays like one of the best players in the world and gets to the finals. And that might be it. It might be a weird career for Satou. But yeah, I just hope at the end of the day, her being okay is probably the most important thing. That's probably the most important thing, that she's okay. Not probably, it is the most important thing, that she's okay. So yeah, that is it. That is it.